Hi there, Chrissy back again, and we are going to get into episode 5 of season 3 of Game of Thrones. So, last time on Game of Thrones, oh god, we had so many things happen. The best thing I think that happened in that episode was Dany asserting her dominance um, over Krasnus. Krasnus? Oh god, however his name is pronounced. Revealing that, yep, she does speak Valyrian, and she had no intention of selling her dragon for the Unsullied. So she had the dragon kill him, and the Unsullied murdered anyone that was like holding a whip and was keeping them from their freedom, basically. So she has given them the choice to follow her, which they are all going to follow her anyway. And Dany has left Astapor with an army intact. Beyond the wall, Commander Mormont and his what's left of his Night's Watch went back to Craster's place. Things went to shit because the Night's Watch, because the brothers are hungry, and they're like malnourished and they're dying. Things just got so tense there. Shit blew up, and Commander Mormont was killed. Craster was killed, and Sam has taken off with Gilly and her newborn son. Theon was another part of the episode last week that I actually really enjoyed. His reflection on what has happened in Winterfell, allowing Dagmar to kill the orphans, how he's chosen the Ironborn way over the Stark way because he could never be a Stark, all that kind of stuff, and his realization that he was wrong, but it's too late to go back. He's obviously hurting for it, and I did shed some tears for him, but I'm still not ready to bring him back into my fold. He needs a little bit more baking in the oven, so to speak. There are a heap of other small little things going on with Marjorie doing really well to manipulate Joffrey into getting closer to her, as well as enduring the people of King's Landing to him. He is really enjoying being with her at the moment. We found out about Varys and how he was castrated, the magic behind that, and his revenge on the sorcerer that did that. Also, his worries that Baelish is going to make some sort of move on Sansa to solidify himself as a marriage match, to ultimately find himself the head of the Stark house if anything should happen to Robb. Arya obviously was caught by the Brotherhood as well as Clegane. They've been taken to a group of them that's hidden away, and it looks like Clegane is going to go up against what is his name? Beric Dondarrion. Dondarrion? He has sentenced Hound to death by facing him in trial by combat. That's it, that's what I'm trying to say. Dondarrion has sentenced him to a trial by combat. And I think, we got a little bit of Bran having his dreams about his three-eyed raven again, and seeing his mother up in the tree, and kind of reliving how he fell from the tower. And I think that's really about it. We also got Jaime and Brienne. Jaime is not doing so well mentally, which is leading to him not physically doing well. And Brienne's told him basically to suck it up and stop being such a coward. So we'll see what's going to happen to them. So we're going to get into the next episode. Season 3, Episode 5, Kissed by Fire. Let's do it. Right, we're gonna get straight into this trial by combat.
Oh. Lord of Light, give us wisdom, for the night is dark and full of terrors.
I think I prefer them to Melisandre. I'm just joking. I don't like any of it. Yeah, well, he doesn't like fire. This isn't fair. This isn't fair, goddammit. Oh shit. Holy shit. He's down. Arya! Holy shit. I guess I didn't need to remember his name after all.
Lord, cast your light upon this man, your servant. Bring him back from death. Arya, don't! Bring him back from death.
He will, but not today.
Okay, what the fuck is up with this goddamn Lord of Light? What the actual fuck?
There are 19 castles guarding the wall. How many are manned?
3.
Which 3?
Castle Black, Eastwatch by the Sea, and the Shadow Tower.
I've heard of Eastwatch by the Sea, but I haven't heard of the Shadow Tower.
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside, you don't make him one of us.
I'm not afraid of you.
I like you, boy. But if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
That would be an impressive feat.
I don't need you to protect me.
Of course you do. Well, it seems you owe me a debt. You want it? Come steal it back.
Flirting at this time? Come on, guys. Just fucking pound her and get it over and done with. Perfect spot to have some sex.
It's time you proved yourself. You
Egret,
swore some vows. I want you to break them.
Holy shit.
we shouldn't.
Just do it. This is like super sexy and all, but that'd be like so dirty and taste like dirt and sweat and stuff, and it's so gross.
That thing you did with your mouth. Is that what lords do to their ladies in the south? Who taught you that?
There's been no one else. Only you. We best get back. Tom.
Let's stay here a while longer.
I'm surprised no one's come looking for them. Or sat down and just watched for a while.
You've lost a hand.
He has it here.
Cut her free.
That's that word from the capital.
You haven't heard. Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. Your sister is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed.
But he really loves Cersei, doesn't he? Like, for real, real.
The corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away. I can take away the rotting flesh and try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine. Any luck, that will suffice.
Oh god.
You'll need milk of the poppy.
No milk of the puppy.
There will be pain, quite a bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
Oh god. Can we cut away, please? Oh, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. It's not what I thought was going to happen, but okay, it's okay.
The royal wedding. The word extravagant has been used.
What good is the word extravagant if it can't be used to describe a royal wedding?
You're broke!
Falls upon me to calculate the cost for the crown.
The people are hungry for more than just food. They crave distractions. A royal wedding is much safer, wouldn't you say? And traditionally paid for by the royal family.
You went into a losing battle.
My lady.
Oh, very well. We'll pay for half the expenses and the celebrations will go on as planned.
Is that sufficient?
Quite sufficient, thank you.
What? Why such a sudden change?
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
You don't have to do this.
They need good men.
Robb needs good men too.
Look, I've served men my entire life. I'm done serving.
You just said you were serving Lord Beric.
They chose him. They're a family. I've never had a family.
I can be your family.
Oh, Arya!
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
She sounded so much like a little girl just then, and that hit me right here. I understand why he wants to stay behind. I just hope he stays freaking safe because, you know.
Willem.
I didn't do anything! I'm just destroying the place!
These are the bloody Lannister cousins, right?
Those boys didn't kill your sons. Look at them.
Tell your mother to look at them.
My mother had nothing to do with this. This was your treason.
In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach you that?
Fuck, this is hard.
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
I don't know what Robb's supposed to do here. You know, you start killing your own men, you start tearing your army apart.
Karstarks are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
If you do this, the Karstarks will abandon you.
Spare his life. Keep him as a hostage.
Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, he will not be harmed.
Please, Robb. Please. They will abandon him if they kill him.
I fought the Mad King for your father. I fought Joffrey for you. We are kin. Stark and Karstark.
Kneel, my lord.
Shit!
Rickard Karstark, I sentence you to die. Would you speak a final word?
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Robb! Fuck!
Joffrey.
Oh boy.
We're right for Riverrun. Your brother's there now.
You're angry with me, but letting him go was the right thing.
Thought he killed you.
He did. Thoros, how many times have you brought me back?
5, I think. No, this makes 6. That was the first time. The mountain.
Wow. Is she gonna end up a follower of the Lord of Light?
Every time I come back, I'm a bit less. Pieces of you get chipped away.
Could you bring back a man without a head?
Oh.
Just once.
I don't think it works that way, child.
He was a good man, Ned Stark. He's at rest now. I would never wish my life upon him.
I would. You're alive.
Holy shit, this episode is the most little girl Arya I've ever seen.
I've prayed day and night for you to come to me.
Oh, is this Stannis' wife?
The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
I've broken a sacred vow. I've sinned.
No, you're doing God's work. I know, Stannis. Oh, my sweet boys.
What? The fuck?
She gave you a son. I gave you nothing.
That's not true.
She kept her stillborn.
So you've come to see her as well?
She's my daughter.
You don't need my permission.
And he has a daughter, but no son.
Father!
Oh.
Mother said you fought in a battle. Did the Onion Knight come back with you? He hasn't come to visit me.
He won't be visiting, child. Sir Davos is a traitor. Best forget him.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Not so hard. You'll scrub the skin off.
What are you doing here? There's another tub.
Oh, fuck. It's funny though, like she's this big, huge, big boisterous warrior, but when it comes to things like this, she's still a girl.
You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece. Not going so well, is it? Renly done. You got it.
Oh, good God! Dang, girl. That's a nice ass.
I was unworthy. Forgive me.
Don't you mock me.
I'm apologizing. I'm sick of fighting. It's a call of truce.
You need trust to have a truce.
You all despise me. Kingslayer. You heard of wildfire? The Mad King was obsessed with it. He burned anyone who was against him. Before long, half the country was against him. So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city. Even beneath the Red Keep himself.
He was a fucking madman.
I urged him to surrender peacefully. But the king didn't listen to me. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle, that grey sunken cunt.
Yep, I agree.
I came to the king, begging him to surrender. He told me to bring him my father's head, turn to his pyromancer, burn them all, he said.
Oh my god, he's crying.
If your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father, women and children burned alive, would you have done it? When the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. Burn them all, he kept saying. Don't think he expected to die. He meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again.
I've always had the feeling that him killing
his throat to make sure that didn't happen.
Killing the old king was something that he had to do, that he felt he had to do.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
The Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side. He judged me guilty the moment he set eyes on me. By what right does the wolf judge the lion? By what right?
The Kingslayer!
Jamie. My name's Jamie.
Oh my god. Stop thinking these things, Chrissy. Stop it. He belongs with Cersei.
Go back to your room. You're not supposed to be here.
You're a traitor. Are you?
I am, child.
I don't care. You're my friend. I brought you something to read.
My lady, I can't read the words.
I'll teach you. It's easy.
No.
It'll be fun. What will they do? Lock us in cells.
I wouldn't know where to start.
At the beginning. E and G. Together like that. It sounds like egg.
What is this look he's giving her?
Is it of Westeros?
Oh my god. He's got quite a connection to her. I'm guessing her father doesn't.
You believe in her? With all my heart.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for you, Jorah.
She's a Targaryen, the last Targaryen. Suppose no one on the small council could speak sense to him.
Jorah trying to get a little bit of information there, whether he was found out.
She'll have to wade through that muck if she wants to rule the Seven Kingdoms.
She'll have good men around her to advise her. Oh, forgive me, Sir Jorah. Your reputation in Westeros has suffered over the years.
I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
I want her to rule.
You're
I can't speak to your intentions.
You're not gonna kick Jorah out.
The Karstarks are gone.
Yeah, well, fucking. You knew that was gonna happen.
Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them.
Holy shit.
I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army, the man whose daughter I was supposed to marry.
Oh, God. Well, you're fucked there then, aren't you?
It doesn't matter what we want. Once we get it,
Ugh.
then we want something else.
Creepy old man vibes going on.
I'll be leaving the city soon.
You've been so kind, I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
I can't tell you how touched I am.
Oh, no, that's so creepy.
I hope you know that I'm your friend.
Oh, fuck, nah, sick. What would be awesome is if she kind of figured out this all in her head and now she's gonna play it to her advantage. That would be awesome.
The Tyrells are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras. The young wolf has lost half his army. Theon Greyjoy murdered both his brothers. That makes Sansa Stark the heir to Winterfell.
Okay, so they do think the boys are dead.
We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
No.
You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her. You'll marry Sir Loras. Tyrion will secure the north, you will secure the Reach.
No, I won't do it.
You're my daughter!
Jesus.
You will do as I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell. My children, you disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Holy shit. Listening to him speak like that, well, just like listening to him speak in general, oh, thank God for that. So, listening to Tywin at the end there, like not berate, but like yell at his children, talk to them like that, it almost feels like he's like growling me. It gives me like anxiety. Growing up in my own family, my dad was pretty hard, but God, nothing like that. But it gives me that same kind of feeling of, my dad growling me, telling me off. And it's terrifying. Okay, so God, everyone just wants to get into Sansa's, I don't want to say pants, because they don't want that. They just want, what she's able to give them. Got Baelish trying to marry her. You got Marjorie trying to marry Loras to her. And now you got Tywin trying to marry Tyrion to her. Wow, she's kind of, and from what I understand, she knows nothing about any of these plots. Oh my God, it's like, I think everyone knows the meme, Jon Snow knows nothing. I think at the moment Sansa knows nothing. All these things that are going on around her. Oh God, it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top there, literally. We start at the beginning with the Tribo combat with Beric and Clegane. Clegane damn near split him in half down through there, and he lives. So, and we find out that his buddy brings him back from the dead. Well, the Lord of Light brings him back from the dead. His buddy just says the pretty words. I know that there are like there are a few different types of gods in this universe, but if this Lord of Light, it's worth seeing what this Lord of Light is capable of, bringing someone back from the dead, like fully real, no disputing that it actually happens, and giving demon babies. How is it that not everyone follows this god? Like, I'm not really a huge fan of the whole religious thing, but this is something that I really need to get to learn more about. How is it? Does this have anything to do with the red god that Jaqen was talking about? Worships. I mean, he changed his face. He's a faceless man. Anyway, they fought, he won, and he was able to go free, much to Arya's disappointment. Again, this is like the first episode that I've felt that I've seen Arya as a little girl, and it saddens me. It just goes, she's tough, she's been through a lot. But at the end of it, she's still a child, and those certain scenes, when she was saying to when Gendry said that he was going to stay behind and that she could be his family, she sounded like a little girl there. And then when they're talking about her dad and bringing him back, can you bring back someone with no head? She sounded like a little girl there, and oh God, it's just so heartbreaking. Jon and Ygritte finally got down and did the dirty. Apparently he's pretty good at the old cunning linguist, so good to know, I guess. What else happened? Jaime and Brienne finally arrived with Bolton, and he got his hand sorted, he got his stump sorted, and we found out a little bit more about why he is called the Kingslayer. Now, early on in the season, like season 1, when we first found out about Jaime and that he was a Kingslayer and that he killed the king, he stabbed him in the back, blah blah blah, and we found out that he was the Mad King, and the things that he had done, like boiling people, burning people alive, all that kind of stuff, and that there was a big war. And he was obviously Jaime killed him, and that's how Robert became king. Blah blah blah. Okay, I'd always had a feeling that Jaime killed the king because I've never held it against him that he killed the king. I personally never thought it was. I never looked at it like it was a bad thing because of the kind of person that the king was. Just from what I've heard from people on the show, from people during the episodes, and people in the comments and that, about what he used to do and how he had become insane, basically. I always thought that Jaime had killed him because he felt like he needed to, not because he was like, haha, I'm going to betray the king. Stab, stab, stab. I always felt like, it was something that he felt that he needed to do. And because of it, people took it the wrong way, and hence he became the Kingslayer. I can understand why people call him that and say that he's the Oath, you call him the Oathbreaker and things like that. But I never thought it was something that he did maliciously. And hearing that story about why he did it, it was either kill his father and watch the king burn the city, men, women, children to the ground, or kill the king and save all those people. Well, even if it wasn't really to save all those people, but what would Brienne have done? As Jaime said. I think he did the right thing there. Obviously, though, when he said that when Ned Stark got there and all he saw was that he'd killed the king, didn't know any of the context behind it, and the reputation stuck. That whole scene with him and Brienne in the bath was really good, really amazing. I think that, he says that he trusts Brienne. I think she's got a little bit of that as well. Even though she said, she can't really trust him that much. I think there's a little something there. But yeah, whether that story is true, though, like Jaime said, I'm going to lean towards that it is how things went down. But yeah, and I hope it is, because it's kind of like something that pulls me towards Jaime's story a little bit more, or Jaime as a character, a little bit more. Yeah. So next up, Robb. Oh god, Robb beheading Karstark, and the consequences of that, exactly what we thought was going to happen. His Karstark men left, and Robb seemed surprised by that. Jesus Christ, man! And then to come up with a plan that they're going to go towards Casterly Rock now, and to do that though they need to replace the Karstark men, and the only way they can do that is with the Frey house. After you screwed them over, whether they know about it or not, I'm not sure. I mean, the marriage between him and Talisa isn't exactly secret here, so I'm sure that the word has gotten back. But that isn't going to go over very fucking well. There's just going to be another conflict that they're going to have to get over, which I can't wait to see. Stannis going to see his wife, who already knows that he's had this baby with Melisandre. Melisandre being very open, apparently, and honest about what's going on and what she and Stannis did. And obviously, the wife doesn't seem to matter. Doesn't seem to care that much, because she has what, 3 freaking, I don't know. Do they have formaldehyde in this time, or whatever it is that they're suspended in? Are those like stillborn babies that she's, or stillborn boys that she's birthed and has just kept like that? And clearly she's gone fucking insane. Though they have a daughter who is stuck up in a freaking tower with something going on with her face. Oh my god! And this daughter, this girl, has some kind of relationship with Davos, who is in the dungeon. I mean, what is going on there? The look on Davos's face when she was trying to teach him how to read, Aegon, like looked fatherly, or something like that, and that doesn't seem to be something that she's getting from her own father. Is like, did he lock her away because of what's happened to her face? Did he lock her away because she's a girl? And I don't know, or is it her mum that's locked her away? I don't know. I need to know more on that though. And then we come to Dany with her Unsullied, and they're still on their march towards wherever the hell they're going, where they've got to figure out how they're going to get across the ocean, I guess. And Jorah and Barristan having a little bit of a disagreement about, whether Jorah is going to be good enough to still be with Dany as they run this campaign, or if just his name and how bad his name is in Westeros is going to affect it. Whereas Jorah is saying, well, you've only been with us for a few days, and I don't know what your intentions are. I don't know. Those two are button heads, so we have to see what's going to happen there. But yeah, this is another great episode. I think I'll be. I feel suitably chastised after listening to Tywin grill his children, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next time. So we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you for joining with me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for more Game of Thrones. Bye.